What's up, guys? It's Encrypted Lies, and welcome to what is this episode 3? Look at that, episode 3 of the Minecraft, I guess, single player Let's Play Foreverworld. Hope you guys are having a really good day. I have been working a little bit off camera, doing nothing but just terraforming, just cleaning all this up. We're going to keep extending this down till it gets to here and then match it up with that little bit there. So there's still a lot of work to do when it comes to that. We'll be terraforming all this out and all that little hilltop I've been working on here. So we'll get rid of all of that. But I'm running out of food. So I think today would be a good time to talk about crops and figure out possibly where we're going to place them. Okay, so it's 10 blocks away from the path. I want this farm to be big. I don't want it to be like small. I need a water source though. Now that I think about it, I don't even know how close the nearest water... Oh yeah, the water's right over here. Okay. So maybe we'll make a water source, like a temporary one. Right here. As silly as it'll look. And that way we're not running all the way down here to get our water. Even though it's not too bad, it's still not that fun. Hope you guys have enjoyed the first 2 episodes. If you did, let me know in the comments. And if you haven't had a chance to watch them, maybe take a minute to check them out. Let me know what you think. Get our way back up here. And we'll drop our first bucket. And then we will probably go to sleep, so that we don't have to deal with mobs. As well as climbing down there to get our water bucket. Yeah, like I said, all I've done is a little bit of caving. Nothing like spectacular. Haven't made anything or crafted anything. It'd be nice to spend an episode caving really soon. And I mean like caving, like not strip mine caving, like exploring caves, looking for like the geodes and things like that, because I'd like to find a geode, because that will get me a spyglass. And I forget what makes a brush. It's like a stick, a feather, and something else. I'll think of it when I go to make one, but I know it's borderline that. Maybe a piece of copper. There. Now we have an unlimited water source at least. Come up here. Whoop. I hate that about slabs. So what are we gonna do? Acacia trapdoors, I guess, eh? That's what it is. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything outside of like, I guess 5 blocks, that water source will not hydrate anymore. Oh, I need a hoe. Did you see that? I'm using a shovel and not a hoe. Oh man, how many of you in the comments were just going nuts right there? Okay, I was gonna say, can you hoe farmland that's already been turned into pathway? But yes, you can. But like I said, anything past, I think, 5 blocks of the water source, like 4 by 4 on either direction, is the maximum area that you're going to be able to use that water source. So what I'll do is I'll show you how I will like start the next crop perfectly, so that you're getting like the maximum efficiency out of the distance that you can hydrate crops, I guess. So we will have to get rid of a little bit of this, and then we'll have to extend this way down. But that's the idea. That will be like the crops, but they'll be huge. So we'll go get a little bit of seeds, and we'll do something. We'll upgrade this house a little bit as we need to, though. I don't think we'll rush doing it. I think we'll just do it as we actually need to. So let's grab a stack and a half of seeds. Like I said, I'm just running out of food, and I wanted to keep terraforming, but if I don't get like a decent source of food going, I think I'm gonna have a hard time in a little bit, especially if we want to go caving or do anything that's gonna require us to like conserve a lot of energy, or like replace a lot of energy that we're using, like from just running and jumping and sprinting and fighting mobs, whatever it might be. So there. We have our first field of wheat. And now what I really want to do is I think I'm going to go with the oak wood theme. And we're going to see if I do crops there and like spread them out that way. What if we do animals here? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that will be where the first fence gate goes. So let's go craft some fences. That's all I can get so far? Oh, because they don't have sticks. Okay, hold on. We're going to craft these into this. Then we're going to craft an entire stack of sticks. And then we'll see. There you go, 32. That's a stack in one. That's a little bit better. We'll break this. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll fill this in. Just like this. And then a good little trick when you're actually going to get the animals in is just to like place a piece of wood right there. And I bet you're like, well, you don't have wheat yet, so how are we going to do this? Well, I did kill, I believe. Yes, I did. So this, and this, and this, and this, and this. See, I still have a little bit of dirt to keep terraforming, but I do have leads. And with the leads, we can get, what should we get? Cows first, I guess? Cows are probably the most important. So while this is growing, we will go chop down some trees. And while we're doing that, we will find some cows or some sheep. Because eventually I will want all the animals. So maybe we'll just do it as we see them. But then that would require me to make a lot of pens. And I haven't really terraformed all this out yet. So I think what we'll do is we'll be picky. And we'll just go look for cows. And I do want to spend an episode, well, 4 episodes, I guess, exploring north for a half hour, south for a half hour, east for a half hour, and west for a half hour, and just see what we come across on like a 30-minute adventure. I think that would also be really good. There's a lot to do in this game, and a lot to do like as far as like making episodes go, and so I'm just trying to like keep a list of what I want to do and then just scratch it off, I guess, as we accomplish it. And like I said, let me know in the comments if there's something you want me to do, because I would love to like have you guys input. Wondering if it might be easier to go after sheep, because there's so many of them. I just really wanted a decent source of leather. But look at all the sheep. I think it'd be silly not to just grab the sheep. So let's do that. Let's grab a sheep. Let's come over here. And we'll grab one more. And then just like that, we got 2 sheep. And they are our friends. And as long as we take our time, they should have no problem because the train's nice and easy. Thought we were going to lose my house for a second. Not that I don't know the coordinates, but still. A mild panic for a second. And now usually to make this easier, you would like hold a piece of wheat in your hand and they would start like following you. But to be honest with you, I don't think I have wheat. Whoa. See, that's when the leads can break. Is when the game like shoots them at you like that. Especially if they're trying to eat something and you wander off too far. That's why I always try to like keep looking back. That worked so good. And we just collect our leads. Then we're going to make sure we have an empty spot in our inventory because we're going to break this quick. We're going to hop out and we're going to replace it. And that was like the smoothest I've got farm animals in a long time. And it was right before bed, which is super nice. We're going to wait a minute. We're going to let a bunch of them spawn, like zombies, and who knows, we might get lucky and get like a carrot or potato. And then in this episode we can work on a second set of crops. But at least we now have... Oh, there's a wandering trader, see? We can get another set of leads. Make another axe and go visit this wandering trader wherever he was. I heard him though. Here we go. Whoa, don't spit at me. That's rude. I just want your lead. If you give it to me without me killing you, then I would do that. Let's go check on our crop field and see how that's doing. Nothing yet. And you can also bone meal crops to like speed it up, obviously. But bone meal is something that I don't have yet. So I think, ooh, eggs are important. Eggs are nice because if you want to like get chickens and you don't want to have to put them in leads and stuff, then it's simple enough to just chuck a bunch of eggs in a pen and hope for the best, because eventually you'll get 2 and then you just have to breed them and that's it. I figured since all these sheep were so close. Oh, look, and now we see cows. See, I feel like maybe we should have waited a bit. I just got 2 cows. Well, look at those brave sheep, thinking they're like mountain goats or whatever. So I do like how this is coming along. Obviously, it's a little bit of a slow process, especially because I chose to like terraform it all. But I think while we wait for the crops and for some animals to spawn, we will work on this lower area here. Let's see. Okay, we are going to connect to something. That's what I wanted to check. See if we're just going to go in a straight line forever, or if we were planning on like connecting to something nearby. And just like that, at least we have a walkable path. Because before you almost had to like jump up 2 blocks. And like I said, we'll fill it all in. I want to go explore that cave before I fill that cave in. Make sure we're not missing some like super easy resources to gather. Things like that. But anytime I get dirt in my inventory, instead of putting it in the chest, we're just going to add it to the farm area, like to the spawn area. And slowly it will fill out, and eventually it'll be like the size we want with as many inclines as we want, and we'll be able to expand the farm like ridiculously. Then when we're done using it and it's more going to be like a decorative thing, then we will work on like making it really pretty and adding things like scarecrows and just massive fields that like you don't even need that much wheat or. But I would like to do it and make it nice so that when you're flying over spawn, you're looking at it, you're like, oh wow, I did a really good job there. You know what I mean? I did say I want to leave these pumpkins, but I am going to fill in this one spot. So I'm going to take any of the pumpkins that are in the lower level. Because all this will be full of grass eventually. Oh, that worked out not bad. Trying to get rid of as much of the grass around the pumpkins as we can. Just while we're beside them. Thought that might not work. I don't know. Am I the only one? Let me know in the comments. Do you guys hate grass? Or do you usually leave it? I just can't stand it. It makes my world feel like dirty. Once I clean it up, I instantly feel like I've been there and I've lived there and I've like cut the grass like you would at home. I don't know. It could totally just be me. But that's just something in Minecraft I've always done. And it just looks nicer. And when you're like walking up to stuff, like eventually it'll be landscaped like perfectly so that everything's exactly where it's supposed to be. And I don't know. I think it'll just look nice. So I do think we'll use up this shovel, extending the field this way. While we wait for our wheat to harvest so we can feed our animals for the first time and have some baby sheep and wait for them to grow up, and then basically we'll have a food source forever if we really wanted to just eat mutton forever. Of course, there are way better food sources out there that we'll go for. But I don't think mutton is the worst choice I could have picked right off the bat. It'll be nice to find some zombies, like I said, and get a hold of a potato, hopefully. Or, like, stumble across a village. There are lots of ways, but sometimes I find, like, the easiest way to do it is just accidentally kill the right zombie, and he'll just drop a potato or a carrot, because that's one of their rare drops. And I'd like to go mining for some resources so we can get all armored up. Maybe start looking for our first diamonds. And then look at getting another portal set up somewhere near this farmland, but not so close that it's aggravating. Like I said, I want this world to be really big, so I don't want anything to be bunched together. I want everything to be as spread out as it can be, like within reason, because obviously for a while we're going to be walking until we acquire like a Elytra, but that could take a long time, so. Oh, these pillagers love it here. It's because it's becoming such a beautiful farmland, I guess. But they're always harassing me. Those ones seem to be leaving. We'll hop in, we'll clean out our inventory. And hopefully they choose to disappear. Okay, that chest is officially almost full. But that worked. Oh, see, I could make a little bone meal to get the wheat going. But I think since we have projects on the go, that there's no point in speeding it up. We'll just keep doing what we're doing. Making the farm look as nice as we can. And hopefully by the end of this episode, we will be able to at least breed some animals or gather a little bit of wheat for the first time. And like I said, I'll keep making this farm just massive. And I'll keep bringing you guys in, especially when I'm going to do like decorative stuff. But if I'm just going to expand the field, maybe like I'll do the wheat one off camera. And then like when I find a potato or a carrot, we'll do that one on camera or something. I don't know. I'll bring you in when I feel like it'll be like a decent episode to talk to you. And now I'm not sure how far back we're going to take this, because I do also want to expand this way. And in order to do that, we got to fill in this little hole here and like work our way down here. Like, see, all that needs to be filled in, and then like taper it off somehow. But that's a lot of work. Oh, look, we almost have a crop. Let's stay up and we'll try to fight some mobs. How's that? And we just got our first piece of wheat. Yeah. It's a good night in Minecraft. This is the first night that we've been awake in Minecraft. Well, no. Yeah, I don't even think I stayed up the first night like you're supposed to. I think we made a bed right away and I slept. Because I'd really like to keep this series death-free. And in order to do that, I'll have to be a little cautious. Not like boringly cautious, but just like not make really, really, really dumb mistakes. Okay, we're starting to get some things spawning. So good trick is to simply sleep. Oh, there's a monster nearby though. What would that be? Okay, there are a lot of monsters nearby. We're gonna move the bed, hopefully to this back corner. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, we'll pick up the bed. We'll put it back. Yeah, there we go. I knew if there was a will, there was a way. Now we'll give it like 20 seconds. And we will go. See if we can't get some free bone meal. Some free arrows. That was our first spider. I don't know if I want to mess with the creepers yet. Look, see, free bone meal. But I had bones in the chest, so obviously I've encountered skeleton before. Probably just like did what I did there, slept a little bit late, and found a bone by accident or whatever. Okay. So my crops are growing. We got a little bit of mob loot for free. We're gonna keep taking dirt from here and putting it on the other side. Maybe we will go kill a creeper. Might as well, right? Gunpowder is so important. There, that wasn't so bad. A little bit of rotten flesh. Like you can see, I've cleared out all this area. I'm going to bring it tight to that mountain so there's not so much wasted space there. And besides that, we're just going to keep working our way down. And hopefully have like this big, massive farm. And eventually we will. It'll just take a little bit of time. But I think we'll gather as much dirt as I can with this shovel here. And that's the only one left in my inventory, so hopefully by then maybe one more piece of wheat is done and we can let some of the sheep breed. That'd be a nice way to like end the episode, I think. But at least you get a genuine like idea that I'm doing this all for real, and I don't want to bring you in so much and bore you, but I don't want to bring you in so little you're almost like, oh whoa, did he like put it on creative quick and like cut away a bunch of the land? Or I do really enjoy terraforming, so yeah, it's something I want you guys to know that I'm doing like legit. And would do legit a million times, because I don't know, I just like it. Look how neat and clean it looks when you smack away all that stuff. Oh, look at that. I was going to say, we're really going to have to go explore. And then I found a bone. There. So now we just got to get rid of a little bit more. We'll just take it up to that spot there, like flat there, for now. And we're going to definitely do something down there. I'm not sure yet what, but we'll figure something cool out to do. There we go. Another piece of wheat. One more piece. Then we can put wheat in our hand. And these sheep are going to love us for it. 1, 2. You guys were hungry, weren't you? Look at that. Advancement made. We have our first baby sheep. And with that, we have an unlimited source of food from now on in our world if we're really smart about it. Well, if you watch the first episode and the second episode, I imagine you will notice quite a progress change. I'm just going to make sure to rotate nice and slowly so that you can like take a good look at it, so that when I come in on my next episode, you will be able to maybe notice any difference I've done in terraforming, maybe clearing some trees. And until next time, guys, don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing to the channel. Check out some more of my content. Let me know in the comments what I can work on or do next. And until next time, it's Encrypted Lies, and this is my Forever World. Take care. Bye for now.